I was born in Chao Pyu, a fishing village in Myanmar. There were people burning down our homes. We ran outside in fear. Then we saw a fire engine coming, which we thought would put out the blaze. But instead, they sprayed petrol on the burning homes and just made the fire bigger. I was forced to leave my homeland, Myanmar, without any idea of what to do or where to go.
Abu Sadiq's odyssey began in 2014. Along with thousands of other Rohingya, he fled the brutal military crackdown in his homeland, Myanmar. He managed to get himself smuggled into Malaysia. It was a terrible journey. Many of his traveling companions died on the way.
We lost everything: our home, our country, our identity. And now we're forced to squat on other people's land that we don't even know.
Six years after fleeing his homeland, Abu Sadiq is still struggling to build a life in Malaysia. His wife and children are sick. The money he earns is barely enough for the family to survive on. Malaysia has not ratified the Geneva Convention on Refugees. That means people like him have no status, no rights, and no protection.
It's hard because I can't work here legally. So I take odd jobs and just try to get by. I have asthma, but if I fall sick, employers just fire me, and then I'm out of a job again.
Abu Sadiq says immigrants are treated poorly, even though they make up a key part of the workforce. The capital, Kuala Lumpur, has been undergoing a building boom for years. Malaysia's economy relies on millions of low-paid workers from poorer neighbouring countries. Some are refugees. Others are economic migrants who come hoping for a better life. But all too often, the reality once they arrive is very different. Thousands of them end up living in so-called kongsis, illegal shanty settlements, that spring up next to major building sites. Here, many unskilled day labourers from abroad risk their lives day in, day out, for a few $100s a month. Entrepreneur Mehdi Hassan understands the difficulties.
I'm myself a migrant. I came to Malaysia in 2007 as a student. I did my graduation here, and after that I started work for a few companies until 2015. Then I started to develop this app. The main reason why I started that, I saw that the migrant workers, how they actually suffering the day-to-day life when they want to buy something.
The problem is that many of them can't pay for things online. Up to 4 million migrants are thought to be living illegally in Malaysia, without residency papers or work permits. That means they can't open a bank account.
The basic idea of migration online is very simple. We want to bring the offline people to online. So we are not a bank, we are a marketplace. We actually enable the suppliers, insurance companies, telcos, airlines, bus ticket companies to sell their products in a marketplace so that the migrant workers can buy it easily and pay through us.
But at the moment, it's money transfers abroad that make up his core business. The app cuts out the middlemen who take a big cut for themselves. Nearly 100,000 migrants are now using MyCash Online. Like Hassan, most of them come from Bangladesh. Private companies are jumping into the breach where the state has failed to act. For years, the government has been promising to clamp down on the exploitation of migrant workers. But still, nothing has been done to introduce a minimum wage, ensure safety standards, or provide information on workers' rights. Rohingya refugee Abu Sadiq has long since given up hope that things here will improve. He wants to leave Malaysia as soon as possible.
I'm hoping we can resettle in America. I hear there's good medical care there. I hope they can help my family, God willing.
Like many here, Abu Sadiq's dream would be to return to his homeland, Myanmar. But he struggles to believe that that will ever be possible.